Now, did you know that Greater Western Sydney, after Sydney and Melbourne CBDs, is the third largest economic zone in the country? It's actually about 8% of GDP and home to 1 in 11 Australians. And huge investment is coming with a third city, the Aerotropolis.
Yeah, now the challenge is matching businesses in the West with the skills of the future. At the Paddl Games, small businesses were thrown together with students from Western Sydney University and employees from Westpac in a race for ideas.
Well, in this particular region, we've got 160,000 small to medium businesses. Now, that's as it stands now. So if you start to think about the infrastructure investment that's coming into the region, and you start to think about the population growth that's forecast over the next 25 years, small business is basically going to be the powerhouse of this region over the next 20 to 25 years, and will be a large part of the group that does the heavy lifting in terms of the economic and social growth of this region.
So today is about Westpac employees coming together with students and graduates from relevant cross-disciplinary qualifications in innovation teams, embedding a Western Sydney small business in each team and addressing that challenge from their unique perspective.
We're the West Sydney Wolves. We're trying to build grassroots basketball in Western Sydney. Biggest issue for us is facilities and equipment for young people who have demonstrated a very big want to play the game, but lack of facilities to have an association grow.
I'm Tina Angelides from Medora Handmade Chocolates, and these great guys have been great. They've been challenging and making my mind, and I love it. They're challenging me of whether I've been doing my marketing strategy correctly and whether I know my numbers in my marketing and demographics, which has been great.
My name's Robbie Josephson. I'm one of the owners of ClimbFit, rock climbing gym, well, two of them in Sydney. They've been making us talk a lot, which is great, just about the current deficits that our business has. So whether there's holes in the day, where there's no customers, how to capture those customers.
Greater Western Sydney has an amazing opportunity ahead of it. The small businesses are going through an amazing amount of change at the moment, be it from emerging technologies to changing customer expectations in what they provide. They need fresh thinking.
This is probably the most exciting series of Paddl Games we're doing because these are incredibly talented students, but they actually really struggle to gain meaningful employment. There are a lot of inherent biases in the way the recruitment process works, often unintentional, but they're very much there. Today provides these students and graduates opportunities to demonstrate the unique skills and experience, frankly, that many of them have achieved.
I'm doing humanitarian and development studies.
I'm doing an accounting degree.
I'm in a Master of Business Analytics, basically data science. It was a challenge. It just makes for an experience I've never had. So I just wanted to feel what that was like and get the chance to actually help someone out in the process, because with small businesses, it's so personal. We actually get to sit down with them, and this is what they're passionate about, and that is just completely different to working in a bigger company, in my opinion.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time in small business talking about startup businesses and very much in the high tech, but the vast majority of small businesses are more legacy style businesses. You know, it's a local shop, local service station, a hairdresser and so on. But we're dealing with an age where we've got technological and market disruption. Those businesses have to play in a digital economy. Often those skills don't exist within the business. And so there's a real need for small business, existing legacy small businesses, to reach out and tap into the emerging talent that's coming out of the universities, that's coming out of the TAFEs, to actually blend that with their experience and create a business that is future-proofed and is resilient enough to deal with the change that's coming forward.
And bringing them together, the graduates and the students, the small businesses and the corporates, to really share that thinking, collaborate and bring that fresh thinking into the community is just an amazing opportunity. And for us to be offering two paid bespoke internships to two lucky participants here today is really exciting for me.
With Paddl Games, the big different part is literally you're forced into a group and you have an activity to participate in. And so you've got this common idea or just this common activity that you can share with people.
I want to be able to engage with the small businesses because they are very important to our society. And I want to be able to use my problem-solving skills to real-life cases.
Well, time for a short break now. But